What would an Aramco listing mean for Japan-Saudi relations?
It would be huge. It would be a very big deal, and it would definitely help relations between both the countries. So first we have to look at the size of a Aramco listing. It will be the biggest IPO ever, and not by just a little bit, like by a lot. And so because of that, you have to see that it will really help the stock exchange in Japan not only gain a little bit more clout, but they're also going to, with all those trading, they're going to take a little bit off the top. So that's going to help Japan. Now, Saudi Arabia, according to analysts, are having this strategy where they're going to different places where maybe they want oil demand for Saudi crude to rise. So if you list Aramco on the Tokyo Exchange and Japanese companies are buying into Aramco, well then when these companies decide who they're going to buy oil from, for example, if it's a refiner, maybe they'll say, well, we're invested in Aramco on the exchange, we should just continue our contracts or expand our contracts with Aramco. It's a win-win for us. It really helps everybody involved. So that's who wins. You know, of course, from the Tokyo and Japan side, they win just by having this enormous historic IPO. And then on the Saudi side, they win because that will hopefully spur demand for oil in Japan. And it's really important for both sides here.
I mean, you mentioned the sheer scale of the planned IPO, arguably a win for any exchange around the world. Who else is in the running? Who else has expressed interest?
Well, to put that simply, everybody. Everyone wants a piece of this, and it makes sense. I mean, it's a huge IPO. According to reports and sources, the ones in the running, for the most part, is going to be New York, London, and Hong Kong. Now, there's another school of thought saying maybe Saudi Arabia will just, and Aramco will just kind of skip over New York and London. You know, their oil demand is going to be falling, especially demand from Saudi Arabia, whereas China and Japan, the need for that oil is only going to increase, and Asia is only going to become more important. So maybe doing a dual listing in Asia is really the way to go, according to some of the analysts that I've been talking to. Now, of course, it's not going to be easy. Every single bourse around the world is going to want this listing. So it's really going to be tough. And according to our sources, Japan will be sending over some officials to Saudi Arabia to try to win a little bit, get a little bit of an edge in. But it's going to be a tough battle here going on out.